I'm Brad Nessler, joined in the booth by Lee Corso and Kirk Herbstreit. No complaints about the weather tonight as we see nothing but stars in this contest between the Wyoming Cowboys and the Buffaloes of Colorado. We hope you're ready for an action-packed game of NCAA football. And here comes the home team. The Cowboys are going to have a rough time on the field in this game. I want to hear what Kirk Herbstreit thinks.
Wyoming has spent all week trying to figure out how they're going to slow this running back down. Really, in my opinion, they could have spent all year. It still won't matter. He's going to have a big day and a big win.
I agree with you on this one.
Buffaloes all the way.
Both teams are on the field, and we're just about ready to open things up. Sends it sailing downfield. Number 23 fields it in the end zone. So now we'll get to see the offense come out of the field for their first drive of this game. The offense will take over at the 20. Number 2, the lone back, looks to pass. Across the middle. It's complete. And down he goes at the 30-yard line. What a throw for a big gain.
That is a great example of the quarterback seeing the whole field and finding the guy who had the best chance of making a catch.
They line up at the 30. Second down and short.
30-yard line.
Gets the ball. No, they faked it. He lets it go. He ignores the footsteps and makes the catch. Everybody was fooled on that one.
And that was a good job here by the quarterback. That could have play fake as a real weapon against an aggressive defense like this.
You're right, Kirk. Those guys are swarming to where they think the ball is, then the ball is flying over their heads.
Number 7 with 4 wide receivers. Drops back on first down. He's looking for his man. He snags it. He's tackled at the 39. Good gain on the pass to the running back.
This young man is becoming more and more part of this passing game. He does a great job of making guys miss after the catch.
First down, 10 to go. Ball on the 39-yard line. Colorado lines up in a dime defense here. And he's stopped behind the line.
The defense just blew that one up in the backfield.
Just nowhere to run on that play, Coach. The halfback had nowhere to go from the get-go.
From the 42-yard line. Second down, 13 yards to go. The defense comes out in the dime package. They'll throw again. Defense hasn't stopped him yet. Got his man on the run. Fellas, this is really turning into a very impressive drive.
3 first downs and counting on this drive, Kirk.
Yeah, they've done a good job of building some momentum here, and more importantly, they've kept this defense on the field.
They line up at the 28. First down. Wyoming comes out in the shotgun. First down, look at the throw. It falls incomplete.
He just didn't have enough on it.
Well, if you don't even get it to him, there's no way he's going to catch it. At least give him a chance.
Second and 10.
Ball on the 28-yard line.
Ace backfield. Back to pass. Number 7 passes. It's complete. He gets hit out of bounds at the 22. How about that play?
That's a good pickup there. He just dropped back and delivered a nice throw.
It's third down and 4 to go. This is the 8th play of this drive. Here's the halfback. taken down at the 17-yard line. They keep it on the ground and get the first down.
Good call there on third down by the old head coach.
Yeah, and also give credit to the big boys up front. They did an excellent job of allowing the back to get nice yardage there.
First down, 10 to go. Ball on the 17. Wyoming lines up in a shotgun set. Rolling out to the left side. Lets it fly. He snags it. Brought down at the 7. Looked like the linebackers bit on that play fake.
I didn't even know the quarterback had the ball. That's worth a yoke.
We'll see what they can do in the red zone.
Ball on the 7-yard line.
Number 7 is back in the gun. He goes straight to the back. He's tackled at the 4-yard line. And the halfback carries for a pickup of 3.
On the play.
The ball is on the 4, and they're going in. They set up in the shotgun here by the goal line.
Keep an eye on the quarterback. I wouldn't be surprised to see a draw here.
Coach, that was a nice run by the halfback.
Yeah, it sure was. First of all, you got a big, powerful offensive line blocking for you. Then you got a back who wants to find the end zone. What's that equal? Touchdown.
They'll line up for the extra point here. And he adds the extra point. Over 2 minutes remaining in the first quarter. The score is Wyoming 7, Colorado nothing. It looks like they're ready for the kickoff. Short kickoff. Number 2 fields it at the 11. Now let's see what kind of success this offense can have as they come out onto the field for the first time today. The big question today is if this defense can shut down this star running back.
I'll tell you what, Brad, I don't think it's happening. This kid is just too talented.
I'm with you on this one, Coach. These linebackers haven't gone up against a running back like this all year. And I think he's going to make them look a little silly today.
Make them look silly, huh?
3-yard gain.
I can't wait to see this.
Second down, 7 yards to
Ball
go.
on the
29.
line.
Colorado goes with the ace set here. Tosses left, and he's stopped behind the line. He didn't get much on that play at all.
Brad, the
1 yard
defense had that
loss
play
on the
read
play.
and sealed it off from the get-go.
From their own 28-yard
Ball on
line.
the 28-yard
Third and 8.
line.
Wyoming brings in the nickel here. Throws this one out to the left. And he's got him on the run. And he's taken down at the 49. They just couldn't get to the quarterback in time.
That's one of the things that can happen if a defense brings extra guys to rush the quarterback. The offense will have favorable matchups to get the ball downfield.
And this kid is talented enough to see those receivers. It's not easy to get the ball past those big bulldozers when they're
First and
flying
10.
right at you.
Ball on the
First down.
49-yard line.
Number 3 comes to the line with 3 wide. He drops back. Wants to throw outside. And he's got him again. And Herbie, that was a good-looking throw.
Yeah, and what impresses me is the composure of this young quarterback. He made a great read, saw the open receiver, and delivered an almost perfect strike. Good-looking play.
First down, 10 to go. Ball on the 38. Colorado comes to the line, only one man in the backfield. They'll throw on first down. He throws. Incomplete pass.
Oh,
Incomplete
man.
pass.
Dropped passes just aren't acceptable. I don't care if you're getting hit or not.
Hey, he'll shake it off. No big deal. Watch, they'll go to him again, and he'll come up with the catch.
You know, he probably will, but there's still no excuse for the one he just dropped.
Colorado goes with the ace set here. They give to the tailback. Oh, man, did he take a hit. Number 2 picks up a yard on the play. The defense will try to stop this third down as they were unsuccessful the first time on this drive. Drops back to pass. He's in trouble. They bring the quarterback down. I think the offensive line missed a block there.
Somebody did. It was like a jailbreak up front, and the linebacker will get the credit for the sack.
Fourth and long.
Colorado ready to punt this one away. Number 23 is back to receive. Hangs it up high. Signals for a fair catch. And it goes into the end zone, down for a touchback. After a quarter of play, our score is Wyoming 7, Colorado nothing. They'll get the ball here at the 20. The Cowboys line up with 4 wideouts. They'll throw on first down. Looking. Pressure coming. And he's going to be sacked. Second and long. Ball on the 14.
14-yard line.
Wyoming comes out in the shotgun. He drops back. Moves up in the pocket. Number 7 delivers.
He's asking to get picked off.
That was a close one, all right. If no one's open, there's nothing wrong with tucking it in and trying to pick up the first on the ground.
Third down and what they didn't want to get in. Ball on their own 14. The defense is in the nickel. He's looking to pass. He looks. He's rolling left. Throws. The ball is tipped. Almost picked off. It was the safety that almost came up with a big play.
Not a very good read here by the quarterback.
Kirk, I don't think he even saw the safety. But this offense is lucky that he couldn't hang on to the football.
Number 1 will be the return man. Punts the ball away. Number 1 takes it at the 45. I don't know if you guys saw this, but the coach gave his offense quite a speech before he sent them out there.
And let's not forget, they had some things clicking the last time out. He's probably just reminding them to finish the job this time.
They'll start this drive at midfield. The Buffaloes line up with a single set backfield. Counter play. And down he goes at the 49. Number 2 gains about 2 yards on the run. That'll bring up second down. It's second down and 8 to go. Back to pass. Number 3 throws. This one is incomplete. He couldn't get a foot in.
Nope. And that was a pretty good catch, too, by the old running back.
Here's third and 8.
Ball on the 49-yard line.
The Buff set up in the gun. Steps up in the pocket. Deep pass down the right side. They can't connect. Incomplete. He got the ball away, but it wasn't anywhere near complete.
Nah, he just wanted to avoid the sack.
Fourth and 8.
It's fourth down now. We'll see the punt team. Number 14 is waiting for the snap. Number 14 punts it, and he didn't get much distance on it. Calls for the fair catch. Well, the offense couldn't get anything going on their last drive. Let's see if they can do a little bit better here. They'll go to work at the 20-yard line.
Take over at the 20-yard line. 1st and 10.
The Cowboys line up with 3 wide. It's the tailback. He's tackled at the 21-yard line.
With the
A yard, if any, there for the halfback. It's 2nd down.
Ball on the 21-yard line.
The Cowboy set up in the gun. He throws it. That's incomplete. Number 6 was the intended receiver on that pass. That'll bring up 3rd down. From their own 21-yard line.
Ball on the 21-yard line.
Wyoming in a 4-wide set. Drops back to pass. Steps up. Looks. Sack for a loss. At the 15.
Man, did you ever get hit that hard, Kirk?
You bet. I just cringe when I see hits like that on the quarterback. It's a lot safer up here in the booth, that's for sure.
Fourth and 15.
The Cowboys are lining up to punt it away. Number 25 awaits the snap.
Number 1, I need to return.
He gets it off. Number 1 fields it at the 42.
You guys remember what this offense did the last time they had the ball?
They had the ball before?
Exactly. It was 3 and out so fast they had to ask for slow-mo replay to recap it.
1st and 10. Ball on their own 48.
48-yard line. 1st and 10.
Colorado goes with the ace set here. He's going to try to throw. And they got him for a loss. And they'll lose a yard there.
1-yard loss on the play.
We've got a 2nd and 11. Ball on their own 47. Number 3 lines up with 5 wide out. He drops back, steps up in the pocket. He zips it out to the left, and he's got him on the fly. To the 10. He's all the way home. Touchdown. They hooked up for the long touchdown there, guys.
What a great call. The quarterback knew he had the matchup that he wanted, and he took advantage of it.
Now, how about that receiver? He made a great catch.
Will be tied with the extra point. And he converts the extra point. So with just over 2 minutes left in the 2nd quarter, our score, Colorado 7, Wyoming 7. Colorado ready to kick this one off. Decent kick. Number 6 fields it at the 7. Time once again for this offense to come back out and start another drive.
Number 6 on the return.
Here's a look at the offensive production statistics brought to you by Coca-Cola. Wyoming lines up with 3 receivers. Across the middle. Complete. What a catch. And they bring him down at the 50.
Interesting call. The defense came with the heat that time. The problem was they couldn't quite get to the quarterback. And when you can't quite do something, that means the other guys will probably have a big play.
And you're right. That pass was good for a bunch of yards that time.
It's 1st down.
Ball on the 50-yard line.
Number 7 lines up in the shotgun. Back to pass. Steps up, across the middle, catches it. They'll bring him down at the 26-yard line. Nice little pitch and catch with a wideout.
Quarterback and receiver spend a lot of time together. The coaches say they stay after practice just working on their timing, and right there it paid off.
First down. Ball on the 26-yard line.
The defense lines up with 6 DBs. Got an opening. Got it to the senior. Wyoming will take a timeout. That's their first of the half. Let's take a look at the offensive production numbers brought to you by Coke. Wyoming lines up in a shotgun set. He's right there for the interception. And they'll return this one all the way. At the 30, to the 20, to the 10. Touchdown, Colorado. So a great play by the defender to give his team 6 points.
Kirk, he made it look easy. You can tell this kid has seen the end zone before.
That was a very good play, and that will certainly help build his team's momentum.
So the kicker's on the field to attempt the extra point. And he hits the PAT. So with just over a minute to go in the half, the score, Colorado 14, Wyoming 7. Colorado
is
lines up for the kickoff.
Number 6, back to return.
He kicks it. Number 23 fields it in the end zone.
Let's watch this defense and how aggressive they are. They were able to get a big one last time, and they're like a wild animal. When they smell blood, they go in for the kill.
Take it easy, Coach. You're getting excited.
Hey, that's right, sweetheart. I'm always excited.
Wyoming will try to get down the field here and tie this game up before halftime. They're really struggling now as this crowd is going absolutely insane. He's looking to pass. Complete. What a catch. He's taken down to the 37-yard line. The tight end with a nice catch there. First and 10. Ball on the
37-yard line.
The defense is in the nickel. Steps up in the pocket. And he's hammered as he lets it go. Number 8 was the intended target on the play. That'll bring up second down. They line up to the 37. It's second down and 10 to go. Wyoming comes out in the shotgun. Looking to throw. And he can't get away from the pressure. They line up at the 30. Third down and what they didn't want to get in. They line up in the shotgun. Tackle at the 42. Colorado takes a timeout, and they've got 2 remaining. The Cowboys line up to punt.
4th and 5. Ball on the 42-yard line.
Number 25 is waiting for the snap.
Number 1 back deep to return.
Punts the ball away. Number 1 calls for the fair catch. Not a lot of trouble scoring the last time they had the ball. Let's see if that passing game does the trick again. They'll go to work at the 17. Number 3 lines up with 5 wide out. Number 3 throws. Nice little pattern there.
Yeah, he had great position there, and that ball was thrown in the right spot.
Second down.
6. Ball on the 21-yard line.
Folks, let's pause now as we've reached the end of the first half. Our score at halftime, Colorado 14, Wyoming 7. Second half just about set to get underway as the teams line up for the kick. And it's a short kickoff. Number 2 takes it at the 14. And now a slight break in the action as the offense comes out onto the field for their next possession. The halfback with a carry. Here he goes. Tackle made at the 47-yard line. And he reeled off a big one there.
This offensive line is built to allow this tailback to make plays, as you just saw. He's able to get into the open and create some excitement right there.
First down, 10 to go. Ball in their own 47. The Cowboys bring in the nickel package. They hand it off. He might have a chance. Shakes off a tackle. And he's all the way down to the 23-yard line.
We were watching him in practice, and let me tell you, I don't know how many times he ran this play right there against the first-team defense and got huge, and I mean huge yardage.
Yeah, you're right, Coach. It's one of their favorite plays, and you can see why right there.
First and 10. Number 2 alone in the backfield. Pitch is right. Touchdown, Buffalo. An impressive run as he finds the end zone.
Yeah, he's got skills. I wouldn't want to be a defender in the open field with him coming at me.
Oh, come on, Scooter. You take him down.
They line up for the point after. And he converts the extra point. That score leads us to our Pontiac drive summary. And it looks like they're ready for the kickoff. Decent kick. Number 6 fields it at the 3. And now we'll see the offense coming out of the field for their next possession.
On the return.
They'll take over at the 23.
Take over at the 23-yard line. First and 10.
This sellout crowd is really making a difference now as these guys can't even call the play. Caught, and he's hit immediately. That's 4 yards on the play.
Gain of 4 on the play.
From their own 27-yard line.
Ball on the 27-yard line.
The Buffs line up with 6 defensive backs. Here comes the pressure. He's sacked at the 21. They line up at the 21. We've got 3rd and 12. The Cowboys come out in the shotgun, looks to pass, and he's got him again. He's taken down at the 40-yard line. They convert on 3rd and long, guys.
Well, the offense coming through in a big way that time. How about the timing on that route, Coach?
Yeah, Kirk, the quarterback was able to throw to a spot, and the receiver was there to catch it for a 1st and 10. Nice play.
Ball
1st and 10, ball on their own 40. The Cowboys are lining up with 3 receivers. And it's caught. And they make the stop at the 46. Good pickup by the receiver.
Yeah, this kid loves the play. He wants the ball every time they throw it up.
Here's a look at the offensive production statistics brought to you by Coca-Cola. Stopped behind the line. Nice tackle to bring him down before he got back to the line of scrimmage.
Solid effort there to break up that play.
Second down. 11. Ball on the 47-yard line.
The Cowboys line up with 4 wideouts. He delivers. Got him again. There's a very impressive open field tackle, and that reception put him over 100 yards on the day.
Well, this guy is such a big part of this offense. If he doesn't get his numbers, they usually don't have much success moving the football.
And that's why he's so valuable to this football team, Kirk. He's a big-time college football player.
It's 1st and 10.
Ball on the 23-yard line.
They'll line it up with 4 wide receivers. He's under some heat. He lost the ball, and he's taken down at the 29. And the defense got on it quickly.
That was a heck of a play by the big guy.
Sure was, Kirk. It's not too often those big linemen get their hands on the football. Boy, is he excited.
They'll start this drive at the 29-yard line. Colorado sets up in the eye. A little handoff, a little juke. Excellent open field tackle.
What sprung this play was some pretty good blocking up front. They read the blitz and picked it up nicely.
From their own 39-yard line.
On the 39-yard
It's 2nd
line.
down. They've got their man lined up in the backfield, but will they give it to him? Play action. He passes it. And they finally push him out at the 36. What an arm.
Well, here the quarterback throws it to a spot. You can tell that the quarterback and receiver have worked over and over on this. He may not impress you with style points, but that time he shows off a big arm and delivers a bullet right there.
We've got a 1st and 10. Ball on the 36-yard line. The Buffs come out in the ace formation. Here's the halfback. Tries to juke. They'll bring him down at the 34. Number 2 comes away with 2 yards on the carry. So that'll make it 2nd down. Second down.
Ball on the 34-yard line.
Big dog, big dog.
They go with a run. Tackle made at the 32. That'll be a 2-yard gain.
Gain of 2 on the play.
It's 3rd down.
6. Ball on the 32-yard line.
They line up in the shotgun. Direct snap to the back. Brought down at the 30-yard line. They tried to run the ball for the first down, and they didn't get it.
No, sir. You saw the defense just power through their blocks and wham into them.
It's fourth down. The field goal attempt will be about a 47-yarder. He gets it up, and he got it. And here's the Pontiac drive summary. Looks like they're ready for the kick.
Is lined up for the kickoff.
He got all of that one. Number 23 fields it in the end zone. We might see two hands on the ball after their last drive.
Yeah, but if you start thinking too much about fumbling, you become less effective as a runner. They just need to go out there and play their game.
Here's a look at the offensive production statistics brought to you by Coke. 3 wideouts here. Throws it out there at the 40. Down the sideline. What a great play.
This is the timing that we talked about in the pregame that they must have in order to be successful with their passing game. That time the quarterback threw it to a spot, and his receiver was there to make a nice grab.
So we've got one more quarter to play, and our score in this game is Colorado 24, Wyoming 7. First down, 10 to go.
On the 49-yard line.
Colorado brings in their nickel package. Sweep left. And he's stopped behind the line. Nowhere to go on that play.
Boy, you're absolutely right, Brad. This is a great job by the defense in not giving him any room to create anything.
Second down. 11. Ball on the 50-yard line.
The defense lines up in a dime. They hand it off again. He's taken down at the 44. Number 2 gets 6 yards on the play. That'll bring up third down. Third and 5 situation.
Ball on the 44-yard line.
Number 7 with 4 wide receivers. Back to pass. Down the middle. And they couldn't hook up on that one. He let that pass get away from him.
I think he's a little bit anxious. He actually looked a little bit too juiced that time, but he'll get the next one.
Fourth down, and the offense is still on the field. Wyoming in a 4-wide set. Back to pass. Number 7 zips it down the middle. Incomplete pass. They turn the ball over after going for it on 4th down.
Yeah, but they still made the right call. At this stage in the game, they'll try anything to get back in it.
They'll get the ball here at the 44-yard line.
At the 44-yard line. First and 10.
One-man backfield. Here's a pitch left side. Tackle at the 39-yard line. And he goes over the century mark with that run, guys.
You know, Brad, he's had a great day, but credit the offensive line for fine blocking all game long.
Here's a look at the offensive production statistics brought to you by Coke. Number 3 comes to the line with 3 wide. He'll give it off here. They'll bring him down at the 39.
On the run.
0 yards
No
on that
gain
play.
on the play.
Second down and 10 to go.
Ball on the 39-yard
line. Colorado comes to the line with 3 wide. Here's the fullback. Passes off a would-be tackler. He's taken down at the 31-yard line. About 8 yards there.
8 on the play.
From the 31-yard line.
Ball on the
Third down.
31-yard line.
The Buffs go with the I formation. They'll throw for the first. He throws left. Finds his receiver. Good open field tackle. Good yardage that time on the pass.
The thing that makes this play work is the quarterback. He throws this thing right in there. What an arm this quarterback's got.
They're threatening inside the 20. They come out with 3 wide receivers. They go with the draw, but it fools no one.
You know it's a
gain
bad sign
on the
when you run
play.
a draw play and no one on the defense yells, pass!
Well, that's why sometimes you'll hear smarter quarterbacks yelling run during the play action and yell pass during the draw plays.
In second down and 10 to go. Wyoming lines up with 5 defensive backs. They're going to pitch it. He might have a chance. He's tackled at the 2. So they go on the ground and pick up another first down.
Yo, nice run and good job to keep the chains moving.
They are stringing together a nice little drive here. If they keep this up, it'll be hard to keep them out of the end zone.
First and goal. They're inside the 20. Colorado comes out with an I formation. Pitch left. And they hit him in the backfield. Well, folks, we just saw what can happen if you don't pick up all your blocks.
Man, that was an ugly nightmare from the beginning.
Well, I can't argue with this decision. Here's the Coke players of the game. They hand it off again. He jukes. Oh, man, did he take a hit.
That was a great tackle. The defender seemingly came out of nowhere and put a big hit on the ball carrier.
Third down and goal to go. 6 yards to the end zone. They're crowding that line of scrimmage. Touchdown, Buffalo. What a run. That's his second rushing touchdown of the game.
This kid is a coach's dream. He runs hard and always finds his way into the end zone.
There's a flag down, and here's the call.
Personal foul. Unsportsmanlike conduct on the offense. 15-yard penalty will be enforced on the try.
They'll line up for the extra point. He makes the PAT. So we're down to just a few seconds remaining here in the ball game. And our score, Colorado 31, Wyoming 7. Colorado is ready to kick it away.
Number 6, back deep to return.
He kicks off. Number 23 takes it at the 4. Confident defense heads out onto the field after stopping this offense on a 4th down attempt the last time they were on the field.
And the last thing you want to do is to come out and do nothing again and give them even more confidence.
Here's the offensive production statistics, sponsored by Coca-Cola. Wyoming comes out in the shotgun. They'll throw on 1st down. He unloads it. He snags it. And he's tackled right away. Wyoming will take a timeout, and they'll have 2 remaining. It's 2nd down and 3 to go.
2nd and 3. Ball on the 29-yard line.
Single set backfield. He drops back. He's going right. Got his man on the run. At the 40. And he's taken down. The Cowboys call for a timeout, and they'll have 1 timeout left. From the 36-yard line.
Ball on the 36-yard
It's 1st down.
line.
Wyoming comes to the line with 3 wide. Drops back on 1st down. Across the middle, and they make the stop at the 27-yard line. And that's the end of the game. What are your final thoughts on this game, Kirk?
You know, I think it was a well-played game for the most part. Wyoming probably feels they should have won this game, but they just didn't make enough big plays when they needed to.
We look forward to calling more games of NCAA football 2007. But until then, our final score in this one, Colorado 31, Wyoming 7. This is Brad Nessler for Lee Corso and Kirk Herbstreit saying so long.
Thank you for attending.